Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Ford of Souderton in Souderton, Pennsylvania to check out one beast of a pickup truck. This is a brand new 2024 Ford F250 Super Duty XLT 4x4 crew cab in antimatter blue, spec'd out with that 7.0-liter Godzilla V8 engine. So we're going to dive into this F250, see if this is the big-time heavy duty, super duty, all kinds of duty pickup truck you should buy. So let's dig in. Front end of this F250 Super Duty in the antimatter blue with Super Duty stamped into the hood. That huge Ford blue oval on the center of the grille, flat black on the grille, LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps. We got the black recovery hooks. We got skid plates underneath with this FX4 package. We got it all here on the front of this Super Duty, looking bad, totally bad. As we move around to the side, please excuse my shadow. We have these upgraded right here 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels. Carbonized gray is the color with the Ford badge on the center cap. Look stunning on this Super Duty F250. Now, these are wrapped in Bridgestone Dueler all-terrain tires, 275 on the width, a 65 series sidewall 20s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. We'll zip on in here a little bit, show you some of the suspension work being done here on this FX4 F250 package. Looks stunning as we pull out. Look at the size of this thing. It is an absolute monster of a truck with this crew cab. The antimatter blue, I think, is a great color on this vehicle. As we zip on in, we have the fender vents with the F250 callout and XLT. Huge side view mirrors that are telescoping and power folding with LED turn signal. Color matched on the front and the rear door handle. The fuel filler on the left side of the vehicle. The Sport 4x4 callout on the back of the bed. And then up top, we do have our color matched roof with the upper roof lighting, no sunroof. Rear end of our F250 Super Duty, again, the antimatter blue looking good. The blue oval right in the middle of the tailgate. Super Duty stamped into the tailgate. Huge tail lights looking good on the back. Bumper area with the tow package. We'll go over those towing numbers when we take a look at this monstrous Godzilla V8. As we move around on either side of the bumper, you got step-ups. And on this one, you got that chrome exhaust tip coming out the right side of the vehicle, but a really good-looking Super Duty pickup. We are under the hood of this F250 Super Duty, and we're looking at this 7.3-liter Godzilla V8 engine, made it to a 10-speed torque shift automatic transmission. 430 horsepower, 485 pound-feet of torque. Now, the F250, the way this one is spec'd out, can tow, conventionally tow, up to 18,200 pounds. But if you're towing a fifth wheel with the gooseneck style, now you're looking at a total towing capacity of 19,500 pounds. Now, the F250 Super Duty is classified officially as a commercial vehicle, so we don't have any gas mileage estimates for this, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be very good. And our minimum octane rating on this big V8 is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the interior of this F250 XLT Super Duty, you're going to want to know, Mike, I'm in the market for one of these bad boys. I got serious towing action going on. I don't want one that looks like a work truck because that's all I see on the lot. I like this one since it's designed for personal use and not necessarily work truck duty. So how much am I going to have to pay for this? Well, here is the story. Now, the 24 F250 4x4 crew cab SRW base price before options is $55,510. Now, this one has quite a few of options. So we're going to check these babies off, right? So we have to add in an extra $430 for the 3.73 electronic locking axle. We have to add an additional $2,955 for the Sport Appearance package, which is the platform running boards and the LED box lighting. We then have to add in 1050 for the XLT Premium package, which is going to get you the Sirius XM, Power Scope trailer tow mirrors, the B&O sound system, the blind spot info system, payload package upgrade, reverse sensing system, remote start system, 360-degree view camera package, heated front seats. Then we add in an additional $495 for the FX4 off-road package, which is going to get you the skid plates. And then we have to add in an extra $405 for the power sliding rear window, an extra $250 for the snow plow prep package, an extra $95 for the roof clearance lights, an extra $1,420 for the dark carbonized aluminum 20-inch wheels, an extra $165 for the upfitter switches, an extra $85 for the 250 amp alternator. We then add in destination and delivery of $1,995 from Ford's Kentucky assembly plant, and we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $68,630. Let's check out the interior. All right, as we approach our F250, here are the running boards that say Ford on them. Look really good here on the side of this vehicle. And now as we move in, huge footbox, right? We got a kind of an absence of a dead pedal there, even though we have this all-season mat that protects the carpet. And then we have rubberized finish on the brake and accelerator. Here are the all-season Super Duty mats in the vehicle at this time. Seating-wise, now we have a power bottom with lumbar, but a manual adjustment for the seat back here on this F250, and then the passenger seat is all manual. Now we have this light gray cloth, two-tone, right? You have a darker gray cloth, a lighter gray cloth, some stitching, a different design here, but it's nice and soft, nice and forgiving here on the inside of this F250. Passenger door panel, right? We have the soft touch up top with the stitching, so it's nice and soft. I do like this kind of grayish black plastic. I'll give you a close-up on that, the way it looks, to kind of change up the way the door panel looks. Looks pretty cool. Soft armrest with the stitching, flat black on the switchgear. Nice size door pocket, upper door pocket, lower door pocket, B&O sound system in here. We have soft touch up here. Now some more black trim, and of course you have a secret compartment right here where you pop it, throw in what you need to. We got Super Duty right here, and then underneath that we have a nice large glove box. Starting way up top, you got your B&O speaker here, but you have a nice area right here to maybe to lie your phone. It's all rubber. Things won't slide around, so that's a nice touch. Coming on down, four-way hazards, your cameras, as well as traction control off, hill descent control. And then we have this huge integrated Sync 4 system. Looks good, heat and air vents on either side. And we have a beautiful pinch to zoom on the navigation. We have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. You got a twin panel look, so you can hit these arrows down below and you can get different action. You got your off-road pages, you got your bed camera that you can go ahead and take a look at. Now we're looking inside the bed. So really cool stuff. You got your radio stations, you got your phone that pair, and then you got your trip. So you get some nice information on this pop-up window, which I kind of like quite a bit. And then down below, you got your audio. We can dial in your station, Sirius XM and HD radio. You can pair your phone, you can go to your nav, you can set up your favorites, however you want this favorites button to look. You got your apps. There's your CarPlay Android Auto apps. You got your settings where you can go through, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, get your over-the-air updates, set up your vehicle settings, go in here, and you can set up how you want everything to work, lighting, locks, wipers, all that jazz in here. And then you got your features where you can go through your owner's manual. You got your towing pages right here where you can add a trailer, select a trailer, manage your trailers, and all that good stuff, sway control and all that jazz in here. So they got you set as far as that stuff goes, and it's really nice and easy to use. As we go to reverse, Look at that beautiful, humongous backup camera with 360-degree view, trajectory, and our tow center line. And you can also go ahead and take a look at how you want these cameras to look. Do you want to zoom in on something? Do you want to have the traditional look? It all depends on what you want, but it's really, really clear. Looks good. Good system in here. Now, down below that, obviously, we have our volume and tuning, so you don't have to use the touchscreen if you don't want. And then down further, you got your standard heat and air. We don't have climate control in here. And then, but we do have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. So they got you covered there. And over here, you got your trailer tow disconnect right here. And then you have your drive modes where you can manually shift into 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, or lock the diff up. Here's our push button start right over there. So they got you set there. And then down below here, you got a nice big area for storage down here with a USB-C and a USB-A, but we have a lot of missing kind of stuff right there. Not sure. I guess they could have put a wireless charging pad down there if they wanted to do that, but this one doesn't have that. But this is kind of a lot of wasted space, but it is what it is, I guess. Moving on down, here's another area where you can slide your phone in if you would like. 2 massive areas for cup holders with your F-Series, established 1948. That's a little nice Easter egg you got in the bottom of this storage area right here. These are big for big square cups, obviously. Maybe your big gulp side. Now you got your regular side right here. Then you have your F250 key fob, just like any other Ford key fob, really, where you have unlock, lock, remote start, drop the tailgate, panic button, Ford blue oval on the back. Looks good. Now we have our huge center armrest. I'll try to turn around and give you a good shot of this, but it's humongous, where each front passenger could fit their arm in easily. Here's the key to lock it. So if you have valuables inside, you can lock this center armrest so nobody can open it. But if you do want to open it, there we go. We can open it up. We have a removable tray. Nice. Put some change in there. And then down here, you got 2 USB-Cs and plenty of storage. Now over here on the right side of the center stack, you have a 12-volt and you have a home power source. So they got you covered for power. The F250 steering wheel, nice soft touch steering wheel, nice 10 2 notches. The Ford blue oval on the horn button, huge passenger cockpit, so the round bottom wheel, no problem getting in and out of this vehicle. Flat black on our switchgear. Now on the left side here, you got your cruise control, you got your volume and your voice commands. And then on the right side, you got the controls for the digital dash, as well as your telephone and music seek. Now on the left stalk, you have your windshield wipers, high beams, and then of course your gear shift right up here on the right side. Now as we come down over here, we can turn on our heated side view mirrors. We can let the tailgate down. We can turn on our bed light. We can adjust our headlights, turn on and off our fog lamps, adjust our brighten or dim our dash. And here we have with our electric parking brake down here. Now this wheel is a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So Ford has you covered there. And then you have your fully digital dash right in front of you. Now, from here, you can do a lot of things with this. You can go to your menu button, and now you can select what you would like to have up on the screen. Let's say you want to go off-road, and let's say you want to go off-road status. Now you got your off-road status right in front of you as you go down the road. Or if you don't want that, you can hit the back button as many times as you want to get back to where you went. Now you can maybe say, I want my view. And we can highlight that, and that's going to give you your mileage and whatnot. Or we can go back to menu, and we can go down to trip fuel and hold that, and then go trip 1, and then that's going to give us our trip odometer. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this center portion of that. And of course, there is other information as you move down and up the pages. So it really is nice and easy, but it's all digital, gives you all the information you really need to, probably really need to see here. And It looks good. Here's our driver's door panel where we have flat black on all the switchgear, but I do want to show you a couple different functions here. Here are the telescoping side view mirrors. So here's our side view mirror, and we want to move it out, we can move it out. We want to move it in, we can move it in, depending on what we're towing. And if we want to power fold it, here's the button right up here. We can go ahead and hit it and power fold it in, or we can hit it again and power fold it out. Nicely done. The overhead console, here are the upfitter switches they mentioned on the window sticker right here. So you can stick on light bar, winches, whatever you want to put on here. They already got it pre-wired, so that's nice. Here's a spot for your shades, so they got you covered there. Now, if you want to have your dome lighting come on when you open and close the door, then this button remains off. And when you open the door, your lighting comes on. Close the door, the lighting will dim out. And then this should be for our back window. So let's check it out. Power back window. And there she goes. Just have to hold it in to open and then hold it in to close. So they got you covered there. Standard rear view mirror. And then we have our sun visor with a vanity but no light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. All right, getting in the crew cab of this beast of an F250 Super Duty. Again, we're going to hit our lovely running boards and just pop on in. Before I do that, though, there's the carpeted floor mats right here underneath the back seat in the crew cab area. Just so you know, they're here. The all-season ones are in, but once we get in, I got a huge amount of room. Look at this room. 5'11", huge amount of room for my knees, and this is set for my driving position, head and shoulders, cloth all the way down, seat pocket, and it's huge behind the driver and another one behind the front passenger. We have 2 cup holders in here, and then look at this action here, command center action, 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs, a 12 volt, and a home power source. So they got you covered for power and connectivity for your crew cab passengers. Back door panel, same exact action as the front. I love the way they kept the vibe the same with the B&O sound system. I mean, this thing has really got some nice stuff in it. And then we got more cloth in the back, just like the front. Nice and comfortable, nice design. It fits 3 across, so we do not have a center armrest. So you can fit 2 up front and 3 across in the back of this F250 Super Duty. All right, we come to the tailgate of our Super Duty, and here's our key fob right here, like I showed you earlier. And to open up that tailgate, you can do it from the dash, but you can also just bring this with you. Hit this button twice, and down she comes, looking beautiful. Look at that action, 81.6-inch bed. We do have a drop-in bed liner in here. Not my favorite kind of bed liner. I'd rather have a spray-in. Let me know what you think. This big box back here, this is the tonneau cover that they haven't put on yet. So that's what this is. So that'll come with the truck. You can do really whatever you want to do with this. Now the tailgate's got a couple of features. As you can see on here, you got some rulers, so you can work up here if you want. Put some papers, put some charts, measure stuff, cut stuff, whatever you want to do. And if you need to get in, you do have the side steps over here, but you can also just push this button. And then this drops down. And now you can get right in the vehicle, put your foot right up here, and boom, step right up. And you're inside the vehicle. There's our bed lighting right there, all set and ready to go. F250 window sticker, let's zoom on in. Standard equipment across the top. A lot of options, here they are. Total options, destination delivery, made in Kentucky, total MSRP. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are moving out of the parking lot in this monster. This F250 Super Duty Crew Cab 7.3 liter Godzilla V8 here for the 2024 model year. And boy, just hear that thing rumble along. Big block V8 action. Feels really good. The steering, nice. I like it. Now, when you get it out on the road, the steering lightens up a little bit. When you're moving it in close corners at slow speeds, it's kind of heavy, but now we're in good shape. And we're going down the road, well damped. There is not a bit of sound in here. We're zipping around at 50 miles an hour. It's really quiet in this cabin, in this vehicle. For sitting up so high, it's really quite quiet, which is really quite nice, to be honest with you. Plenty of visibility out the windshield. These huge side view mirrors, no problem. I get all sorts of views that I may want to get, so that's cool. The turn looks really good. Look at that. It turns right up this road, no problem. Had a little accident with my camera, but now we're going up this road. Feels really good. We got blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist. You got the Ford Copilot 360 with the 360 degree view cameras in here. So you got all that action going for you in this big beast of a pickup as well. This thing has the pre-wiring for a snow plow in case you want to do that. You got that action going for this bad boy. I mean, this Super Duty is quite the pickup truck. And I love this antimatter blue on it. I really do. Stops right at stop sign. Brakes really, really well done. And this thing just shifts so smoothly. This 10-speed torque shift shifts so smoothly in this humongous truck. See how this thing is going to handle a little bit. Really easy to get around the turns. Now we're coming down the road this way. Piece of cake, really. So overall, we got a great amount of technology in here with this big Sync 4, your wireless CarPlay, your Android Auto. You got your trailering apps in here. So you got your sway control and all that stuff for your towing, so you don't have to worry about that action. You got heated seats. Would like to see a heated steering wheel in here with the heated seats in this XLT. You got your four-wheel drive. You got all sorts of power, USB-A, USB-C connectivity up front, in the back. Plenty of room for stuff here in the center console, and a locking center console as well. So in case you have any important papers, you don't have to worry about that. And this thing is going to tow a ton. You're looking at 18,200 pounds of conventional towing. If you're doing a fifth wheel gooseneck style, you're looking at up to 19,500 pounds. So just a lot of really cool stuff in this Super Duty XLT F250. And I mean, how do you not like a pickup? I mean, if you're into pickup trucks, how do you not love this truck? You got your upfitter switches up here. I mean, it's got a lot of cool stuff. But I think at this kind of money with the XLT, I would like a heated steering wheel, because a lot of guys are going to be using these babies in the winter to snow plow. It would be nice to keep your hands warm with a heated steering wheel. So I would really like to see that, and probably a wireless charging pad wouldn't be half bad to stick in here either, since we got the Sync 4 going with the wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. Not having to plug in and being able to charge on the pad while you play your tunes or your Sirius XM, that would be kind of a nice thing to do, especially if there's somebody going to be spending a lot of time in this F250, whether it's plowing snow, whether it's landscaping, whether it's towing all over the place. This thing can handle it with this big V8. It'd be nice to have just a couple more things in here, but overall, really good package. It's 68 grand, but let me know what you guys think about this F250 Super Duty. Is this the kind of massive Super Duty, heavy duty, all kinds of duty pickup truck you want to rock in, you want to be seen in, you want to do work in, you want to have fun in? Or are you going to go somewhere else? Chevy, Ram, with your hard-earned Super Duty pickup truck money? Let me know that in the comments as well. But I would like to thank Ciocca Ford of Souderton here in Souderton, Pennsylvania, for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Ford F250 XLT Super Duty Crew Cab for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.